Well, yes, it's true. Our fridge is a mess, you guys had no problem pointing that out. I'm going to show you how to clean your fridge. I need to do a clean with me style video. We're going to get this fridge looking the way it should. Here's what you'll need. Some all-purpose cleaner, some microfiber cloths, a recycling bin, and a garbage. Alright, let's get to it. The first wave, kind of fine, you just started to take everything out of your fridge, it's kind of like a trip down memory lane, I couldn't believe I forgot about them, but all in all it felt really good. Also find this a great time to look at some fruits and veggies that are about to hit the expiration point. I leave those out, and cook with them that day, in fact that afternoon I made some tail. It's kind of funny when you do this, because you might find doubles in the fridge. Case in point, I found 2 jars of Dijon mustard, and 2 containers of horseradish mayo. There you go. My fridge contents no secrets here. And of course, you can see the phrase does get pretty rowdy. And the crisper drawers. Really not pretty, but this is real life guys, this is what happens. In the second wave, we actually get to the hard floor cleaning. We'll deal with the food after so we can put it back into a clean French. I'll grab my all-purpose cleaner, and a microfiber cloth, and I'm just doubting the fridge here with the all-purpose cleaner. By the time I get to the shelves on the door, the stuff on the top shelf, well, it had a chance to loosen up, and for the crisper drawers, I am actually removing them entirely given the spreads so that we can clean the area underneath. When you're doing this, be gentle, your fridge components are designed to come out, you just have to be careful, make sure you don't crack or break anything. Now the product had a chance to sit, I'm gonna wipe everything nice and clean, making sure I get in the door. It's also important to get the underside of the shelf, especially if it's glass. Sometimes bottles that are taller containers can graze the underside of that shelf, leave a grimy little streak of residue. You should get the sides in the back of the fridge as well. So funny, it's such a simple thing to do, but it makes me feel so much better about your kitchen just knowing that you're free to just clean. It's also important to make sure that everything is dry, so once you've wiped it clean, you want to make sure it's dry because you don't want any mildew situations happening in the fridge. If you do encounter any difficult stains in the fridge, I didn't, but if you do, you can sprinkle a little bit of baking soda on top of the stain, spray some all-purpose cleaner, let that sit for a minute or 2 and give a good scrub. One thing I did here, which I didn't show on camera, was actually took the drawers to the sink and gave them a quick rinse, because there were some little crumbs I couldn't get rid of, so you can do that if you like. Pop the drawers back in, get ready for reload. You see all that crap over there at the bottom corner, that had to go. Looking pretty good, right? Alright, wave 3. We sort through the food to pick out the science experiments, look at any of the stuff that we haven't used in a while, but we'll start off with the fruits and veggies, and I like to line the crisper drawers with a sheet of paper towels. It's easy to replace, and helps absorb moisture, and keep the dry clean service, sorting through everything, picking up the stuff that I need, to keep all that stuff goes back in you. Don't overstep your crisper drawer either. I try to separate out fruits and veggies, but if it doesn't happen, that's okay. Now I'm just sorting through, checking expiry date, looking at anything that I haven't seen in a while, or things that I'm not going to eat, things that I want to get rid of. I put those on the stove, and then everything that we're keeping, I'm leaving on the counter and organize them accordingly. Definitely some leftovers that needed to go. Now I'm just wiping the bottom of the jars, and getting rid of any of that buildup that might happen over time, and then winding them back up in the fridge, nice and neatly. I actually like doing this job, because I know where everything is, and if I need to grab say the capers or the harissa, I knew exactly where to look for it. It's not like buried somewhere random in the fridge. It's also a good time to consolidate anything, so if you have doubles, like I just did with my nuts, you can consolidate those, and that makes sure it's obviously more efficient in the fridge. You might know set it on a baking soda in the fridge, actually about charcoal filter in there. Okay, now it's time to get rid of any of the food that you're going to be getting rid of. I'm squirting stuff in the garbage, obviously the mail. You can see my face, I hate mail, it's so nasty. So that was a pretty and exciting part of the job, but don't just dump your jars in the recycling bin. You got it, and do things out first. It's great not to put it down the sink. Now, for anything that had oil or grease in it, I poured that into zippered bag, and I just discarded this zippered bag. Obviously I didn't want to put that down sink. And there you go, my fridge didn't look terrible and now it looks great. Didn't take too long, and it really reinvigorates the kitchen, just makes me feel so much better. You can really see the difference. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I've inspired you to clean your fridge as well. Make sure you check out our other cleaning videos, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.